They couldn't figure him out. He was always there, but never chasing, always present, but never performing. They watched him pass opportunities, applause, and easy victories, and they thought he must be broken, disconnected, unmotivated. But he wasn't broken. He was free. He didn't need attention to feel seen. He didn't need wealth to feel rich. He didn't need love to feel whole. Because the man who needs nothing moves through the world differently. He isn't pulled. He isn't pushed. He simply moves on his own terms. While others filled silence with noise, he used silence as strategy. While they ran toward more, he stood still, in enough. Not because he lacked ambition, but because he redefined what winning looked like. There was a time he tried to explain himself, to show his heart, to fit in, to be understood. But every time he shrunk himself to be accepted, he lost a part of his edge. He gave up clarity for comfort, and it cost him. So one day, he stopped needing to be understood. He stopped justifying his solitude. He stopped apologizing for not playing the game. And in that moment, he became dangerous, because now he owed no one, not their opinions, not their approval, not their expectations. He became the man who doesn't flinch in silence, who doesn't beg to be loved, who doesn't stay just because it's easier than leaving. He learned the hardest truth of all, that walking away is sometimes the most powerful thing you can do. From people, from deals, from fame, from comfort, from anything that makes you forget who you are. They say power is having everything. He says power is needing nothing. Because when they can't manipulate your hunger, they can't control your movements. And when they can't tempt you with reward, they can't trap you with fear. He mastered that. He mastered himself. And when you master yourself, you move from the inside out. No more reacting to chaos. No more chasing validation. No more shrinking to fit boxes built by people with smaller vision. He eats alone, but never feels lonely. He works in silence, but builds legacies. He watches more than he speaks. And when he speaks, people listen, not because of volume, but because of value. You see, the man who needed nothing is not defined by what he owns, but by what he can walk away from without breaking. He doesn't need luxury to feel powerful. He needs discipline. He needs clarity. He needs peace. And everything else, it's a tool, not a purpose. He wears simplicity like a suit of armor. He lives beneath his means. He moves beneath the radar. And somehow, that makes him rise even higher. They chase cameras. He chases craft. They want attention. He wants accuracy. They want to be seen. He wants to be effective. He isn't cold. He just isn't available to things that drain him. He isn't arrogant. He just doesn't place strangers' opinions above his own. He isn't afraid to lose. Because what can you take from a man who doesn't fear lack? He is harder to impress because he has already seen the tricks. He has already stared down the void. He has already learned that most of what people chase turns out to be noise with a price tag. There is a calm in him now, not soft, but earned. Not quiet because he has nothing to say. Quiet because he no longer wastes words. He's not performing anymore, not racing anymore, not pretending anymore. He just is. And when you meet someone who just is, you feel it. You know they are not selling anything. They are not hiding anything. They are not reaching for anything outside of themselves. That kind of presence can't be bought. It can't be taught. It can't be imitated. It comes only from experience, from loss, from silence, from choosing the hard road when the easy one was available. It comes from walking away and building your own path, brick by painful brick. It comes from being the only one in the room who doesn't need to prove anything and still commands the whole room. He is not perfect, he is not finished, but he is sovereign, he is aligned, and he is enough. And that is why he cannot be stopped, because nothing you give him can define him, and nothing you take from him can break him. He is the man who needed nothing, and in needing nothing, he became everything.